Kia ora, I'm Leo Koziol, the Festival Director of the Whānau Māori Film Festival, and I'm here to talk about the Whānau Māori Pasifika program being presented as part of Whānau Mārama New Zealand International Film Festival this year. It's just such a great privilege to be able to curate this program, which will be appearing both online and in cinemas across Aotearoa. We're so lucky here in Aotearoa that film festivals will be going on in cinemas and also online. And I just really want to acknowledge the contribution of Craig Fussy, who curated the program alongside me, and all the amazing filmmakers. 6 of the 7 filmmakers are Māori or Pasifika Indigenous descent, including Oscar-nominated filmmaker Chelsea Winstanley, veteran Māori filmmaker Kath Akuhata-Brown, and Mika movie star, cabaret star, and now filmmaker, doing the amazing story about the life of Carmen. It's his short film that I hope one day will be made into a feature. And we've also got 3 amazing Pasifika short films. Mark Papalii is an emerging new Pasifika Samoan filmmaker with his film Emily. We've got an amazing artistic portrait from Tokyo by artist Robert George. And we've also got an amazing film from Hawaii called Kapai Mahu by Hinaleimoana Wong-Kalu. Those films are all joined by a film called Money Honey by Washbourn, and that's an amazing film by an up-and-coming Pākehā filmmaker based in Europe, telling the story of 2 young brown kids in Aotearoa in the 80s. So I just want to do a shout out to you all. Check these movies out, come along and enjoy the screenings at the movie theatres, and also, if you like, go online and tuck up in front of the fire to watch some great Māori and Pasifika storytelling in Whānau Māori Pasifika Short Films 2020 online, New Zealand International Film Festival, Whānau Mārama. Kia ora.
Tēnā rā tātou katoa, ko Kath Akuhata-Brown ahau, no Ngāti Porou. I grew up on the East Coast. Both my parents are of Ngāti Porou descent, and I was raised surrounded by the stories and tikanga of the tribe. This has formed my entire worldview. The film Puria is set in that community and tells the story of an elder returning to her mountain. The film stars Ngāti Porou Kuia, Hene Tūdel as Hamo, who is of Tatanga Matero Hapu. The process was perhaps the most stress-free project I've ever been involved in. When you come from a community and return to honour the stories of the people, those people will do whatever they can to support you. So myself and my 2 crew members who came in from Auckland, we all stayed at one of the marae, and we were looked after by one of the aunties. So the entire shoot comprised of 4 people. We shot the film in the golden hours over a period of 3 days. And because of the spirit of the project as an introduction to the feature film Koka, and very much kaupapa driven, it has attracted a team of really artistic, intelligent, and gentle souls. So Puria, what does it mean? It's from a beautiful whakatauki, hokia ki o maunga kia puria ai ki ngā hau o tā whirimātea, which means return to your mountain that you may be cleansed by the winds of tā whirimātea. Kia ora.
Kia ora koutou katoa, na mihi nui kia koutou mō koutou tautoko ki Whānau Mārama, New Zealand International Short Film Festival. Ko Chelsea Winstanley tōko ingoa, my short film is called Forgive Me. It's part of this year's Whanaunga Māori Pasifika Shorts, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be a part of it this year. My film in a nutshell is a forbidden love story in a forbidden place. And I had a conversation with a beautiful, young, lovely Persian man from Tehran who told me a very sad story about not being able to return to his birthplace. And the only reason is because of who he chooses to love. And I just find that fundamentally so flawed that we can persecute people for love. And I think the more we talk about it and the more we tell stories about it and the more we understand other people's situations, perhaps we can be better human beings. So enjoy Forgive Me. Ngā mihi.
O ia, aloha nui me ia katoa pauloa e nahoa makamaka katoa e launa nei, mahalo nui na to'otou ki paana mai. O au no te ia o Hinaleimoana Wong-Kalu. Thank you, mahalo to all of you for viewing Kapai Mahu and for joining us on this journey. So much we've learned over the time spent, and I ask all of you to continue to honor and respect as well as protect our sacred and honored sites.
Aloha, everyone. I'm Dean Hamer, part of the team. We're so glad that you have a chance to see this film. We've been researching and working on it for nearly 5 years now. Along the way, we've had some great collaborators. Daniel Sousa is the animator, and the chanter is the remarkable Kamaka'iwa Kanakaole.
Aloha, everyone. I'm Joe Wilson, and another member of the team. One of the important messages of this film is that all healers deserve our respect. So in these challenging times, we hope that the healing spirits of Kapai Mahu rest with you and everyone. Until we see you again, ahui ho.
Aloha.
Talofa lava, o lo ingoa mak Papalii, o lo ainga mai le whanga Samoa, ngō makua lunga I Māngele o Kilangi, a le o ingai I Wellingkongi. Passion and the love of film. I've always had a vivid imagination, and I've dreamed of telling my stories through film, and here I am. Half of the reason why I wanted to make this film was I lost a friend of mine, and I didn't know what to do at that time. I felt helpless, and the only thing I could do was to make his few days enjoyable. I wanted to portray the feeling that myself and many others felt in this situation. So yeah, I sat down with my lead, who was Liz Kirkman. She's an amazing actress. We went through the role of the mother. I shared the way I felt the mother should be played. I also wanted her input, as she's a mother herself. So on the day there was a lot of improvise, and which made it in the film. As for the daughter Emily, who was played by my daughter Athena Papalii, we had a lot of rehearsals on at home after schools. There was a moment where she kind of gave up, and I helped her back into the role. So yeah, she pulled it off. I was so proud of her on the day. I had no budget in this film. On the day before shooting day, I was setting up lights and camera shots. So on the day, I didn't have to worry about anything camera related, which gave me a lot of time to spend with my actors.
Kia ora, my name is Robert George. I'm the director of Filmmaker for I Am the Moment. This is a short film documentary featuring the performance artist Kalisoli Te Uhila. We pick up with Kalisola Ite in Tokyo, Japan, while he's on a residency, and we use this opportunity to explore him. We try to draw a portrait on who he is. We try to explore or discover what it is to be an artist, what it is to be a creative person. One of the things about working with someone like Kalisola Ite is that his work as a performance artist, he, in my opinion, he would be one of the best New Zealand artists, or one of the best Pacific artists. And what makes him different, I think, from other practicing artists in New Zealand at the moment is he is innovative. He is able to raise awareness of, he is able to highlight issues or things going on that can be completely mundane. And what this does, when you're documenting someone who works in this way, it forces you to think different. It forces you to innovate, to be able to take a snapshot of him and his process. For this documentary, I looked at what is what is documentary as a form, what is short film as a form, and then we tried to work within that. So we documented him and his life, and then the whole while we were able to try to think of different ways to approach documentary and try to different ways to present documentary. I'm glad to be involved with the New Zealand International Film Festival and Whanaunga. I'm inspired that the New Zealand International Film Festival is on because we had lockdown, we had COVID-19, and I thought that this film would be on YouTube or Facebook. So I'm very happy to be able to present this film at the film festival, so thank you.
My name is Isaac Knights-Washbourn. I'm a filmmaker from Auckland, New Zealand. My film is Money Honey. It's a film about two friends that sell chocolate bars at a skate park in order to try and get a very specific sandwich. It's also about a film about friendship and about how two kids can learn to grow up in a world that they've been born into.
Kia ora, ko Mika toku ingoa. No kaitahu ka te mamoi. I am part of Ngā Whanaunga Shorts with my film Girl, which is about the life of Carmen Rupe, New Zealand's infamous Māori drag queen. We would say trans, but back then in her days they called themselves drag queens because gay rights have come a long way LGBT from when we first spoke. And this film is inspired by the late Mira Tamita, who supported me in the drafts up to now. And I'm really happy that it's at this festival. In fact, at this moment in the world, I'm glad it's in any festival, to be honest, because we don't know what's happening, do we? So, Girl is a little epic fantasy. It's a short, it's not a feature, it's kind of all kinds of things, but it's fun, dangerous, sad, dark, and just a little bit over the top. So, yeah, come watch it. Kia ora.